What's up guys, hope you're doing well. Today I want to talk about a very specific movement you can try on your arm days to work basically the triceps. So as many of you know, ring extensions are amazing. They work your triceps, especially the long head like crazy. You're going to get massive dumps from that. But also you might get some tendon issues because they are very tough on the tendons. So usually how you program this is that you start off with more elbow-friendly variation of a movement, and then you move on to the one that is more stretch-focused. In the case of weightlifting, you might do something like rope push-downs, and then you move on to something like cable extensions or easy bar extensions, something like that. But with calisthenics, we don't have that option. I made a video on the other ProTeamN channel, which you can check out, in which I mentioned that you can try BFR bands, and also you can try resistance bands. But sometimes you might want to try out a different movement, or maybe you don't want to use BFR bands to do, like, for example, BFR diamond push-ups, and that's totally fine. So today I'm going to show you a movement that I like to call JM push-ups, because basically what we're going to do is imitate as much as we can a JM press with just our body weight. Also take into account that you're not required to use any type of equipment. It's just like a push-up. So I think that's a huge plus. For example, if you don't have any type of like rings or bands and you're just working out at home with just a pull-up bar and you don't really have a way of growing your triceps, well, here you have it, and I think it's a pretty good movement and it works wonderfully. And you can even do mechanical drop sets with it because it's like a push-up variation. So without further delay, I'm going to show you how to do it. So basically, what you want to do is imagine you're grabbing a bar, right? Like a very thin bar, like this, with your hands. And that's going to be the base of support for the push-up. Usually you want a close-ish grip, like less than shoulder width apart. And if you're not strong enough, of course you can do it on your knees, or if you're doing a mechanical drop set, but usually you are in a push-up position. So once you're here, what you want to think about is about taking your hands to your forehead while breaking at the elbows. So the cue basically is not to break at the elbows first, is to do it simultaneously. So as you go down, you break at the elbows, but you also start to bring your body weight towards your hands. Instead of like a JM press, in which you take the bar to your head, in this case, you take your head to the arms. That's basically how you approach it. So as you take it, you start to break at the elbows, pause, and then go all the way up. And it might look similar to a diamond push-up, but you're using way less chest and shoulders. So it actually feels really good on the triceps, and it really baffles me because it's so elbow friendly. Usually with the JM press, you might get some tendon issues, but with these you won't. So let me show you. Again, you try to have like a stable base with your hands, so you imitate grabbing the bar, right? You put the pressure, right? Put yourself into the, sorry, I'm going to put myself a little bit back, there we go. So you put the pressure on the hands, you put yourself in a push-up position, there we go. And again, take the hands while breaking at the elbows, something like this. Then you go up, and then you go down, and then you go up. Like that. You're going to get a pretty nasty tricep pump. You're going to warm up your elbows pretty nicely. And I recommend you including this in your arm days as a warm-up for ring extensions later in the session. So that's all I have for you today. Leave me your thoughts in the comments below. And as always guys, thanks for watching.